Good morning, class. Miss Thifi here. Okay, so today we are going to continue from our last topic, which is Unit 1, Reading a Window to the World. Firstly, I would like to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, and I hope that I will help you on your English. Okay, class. So in this lesson, you will need an English Year 6 textbook, your exercise book, your stationaries, and your eyes and ears. As always, please pay attention until the end of this video, okay? So, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to use punctuation correctly and you'll be able to write in neat cursive writing in paragraphs. Okay? Alright, for our first activity today is to find the imposters. Now, let's see what are we doing right now. Okay, you see these three sentences? Now, I want you to identify which sentence is the correct sentence. Did you find it? Let's find out if you're right. Okay, we look at number 1. Is it the correct sentence? It does look wrong, so it's wrong. Let's look at number 2. Does it look wrong or does it look right? It looks right to me, so let's look at the third one. It looks right or wrong? You know what? I think the third one is wrong. So the correct one is... Yes, the second sentence, which is this one. Can you read with me? Muffins are made of flour, butter, and eggs. Now let's see why this one is the correct sentence. Okay, class. Now, look at the one that I underlined, the red line, okay? Now, I want you to tell me, what are they called? So, have you figured it out? We call them punctuations. Say with me, punctuations. Well done. Now, next, we are going to know what are the punctuations name and how do we use them. Okay? Now let's go. We'll look at a full stop. A full stop is placed at the end of a complete sentence. Now, an example here. Okay, Miss Thifi is an English teacher. So you put a full stop at the end of that sentence, right there. Okay? Then we have the comma. Okay, a comma is used to separate phrases or items in a list. So an example, okay, Daniel bought an eraser, a sharpener, a blue pen, and a red pen from the stop. So I want to separate eraser, sharpener, a blue pen. So in order to separate those phrases, I use a comma after the eraser and after the sharpener. So that way I can read and pause and read and pause. Okay? Then we have the question mark. So a question mark is placed at the end of the sentence when asking a question. Okay, so example, where do you live? So you put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Okay, So if you use where, why, what, how, so the WH questions, you have to make sure at the end of the sentence you put a question mark. Then we have the capital letter. So a capital letter is used to begin a sentence in proper nouns and in a direct speech. So for example, okay, every Saturday, Haris and I will play games. So to begin a sentence, it is very important to start with a capital letter. Okay? Before you write your sentence, the first letter has to be a capital letter. Then, for the proper nouns such as Saturday and Haris and I, okay, we use the capital letter. Okay? Saturday is the name of the day, okay? And then Haris is someone's name, and I means yourself. So you have to put I in capital letter. Okay? Then we have the exclamation mark. So, an exclamation mark is placed at the end of the sentence to show strong emotions. Okay, let's say an example. Congratulations, you done well. You see how strong that emotion is? So when you want to congratulate somebody or you are trying to scream about something, you have to make sure at the end of that sentence you put in an exclamation mark. Okay? Right here. Then we have the, what's this? And quotation mark. So a quotation mark is used in a sentence or question to indicate speech or conversation. Okay, so let's say you're gonna write about a conversation. Okay, so you have to make sure you put in quotation mark before the sentence and after the sentence of the speech. Okay, I give you an example. Okay, how can you take them out? Asked the mother. Does this look familiar to you? Anyway, so a quotation mark is when you put one at the end of the sentence and at the beginning of the speech. So when you're writing a dialogue, you have to make sure the quotation mark must be placed at the beginning of the speech and the end so that I know or any of us know that you are writing someone's speech or it's your speech. It can be anyone. All right? So now that we know all of these this quotation mark, the comma, all that punctuation, now it's time for your mission, which is your homework. Okay? All right, class. Now we're going to rewrite these sentences. So you should put either a full stop, a capital letter, a question mark, a quotation mark, or comma where necessary. So there's 6 sentences right here. You can pause this video and have these sentences written in your exercise book. Okay? Then we will discuss the answer. Alright, let's discuss the answer. Check and mark. Alright? So number 1. Tan and his wife Jenny lived in a village by the seaside. So as you can see, Tan and Jenny is the proper nouns. So you must put it in capital letter. Then by the end of the sentence must have a full stop. That is very important. Okay? We look at number 2. He was a fisherman and loved his job very much. So to start a sentence, okay, you must make sure you put a capital letter. Then end it with a full stop. Very good. One day he caught some fish, prawns, and huge octopus. What should you put? So, at the beginning of the sentence, you put a capital letter, which is the O. Then the end of the sentence, you put in the full stop. What else is missing? Can you figure it out? Alright, number 4. The octopus opened his mouth and started to talk. So the capital letter must be placed at the front of the sentence and that it ends with the full stop. Very good. Number 5. Can you throw me back into the sea, please? Asked the octopus. So, the octopus is saying something. So, to know that what is he saying, you put in the quotation mark. Okay, first the quotation mark and then you put in the capital letter on the word can. Then because the octopus is asking a question, so you put in the question mark. Alright? Then end it with a full stop. Then last one, he agreed when the octopus granted his wish. So capital letter at the front and the full stop at the end. Okay? Well done. Did you get all the answers correct? I hope you do. Now, the last one is for you to try it yourself. So you are going to rewrite this passage using correct punctuation in neat cursive writing. Okay, if you are having trouble with cursive writing, it's fine. You can always practice. Okay, how about we read first and see if there's words that you don't understand. Okay. Tan saw low of food on the table. Jenny was wearing a new red dress. Are you satisfied now? He asked. No, said Jenny. She told her husband to go back to the sea and ask the octopus for more things. The octopus gave everything she wanted. One day she wanted to be the queen of the country. No, she can't have everything. She wants to throw me back into the sea and go home, said the octopus. Later, when Tan reached home, Jenny was in her old clothes and all of her new things had gone. She was furious and told him to go back to the sea. Unfortunately, Tan was not able to find the huge octopus again. Now, you've seen how hard it is for me to read this because there's no punctuation. There's no comma, no full stop, no quotation mark, no punctuation at all. So now it is your job to rewrite this passage and put the correct punctuation. Alright? So later when you're done, okay, pause this video for you to rewrite the sentence. Okay? And then you can send it in your Google Classroom. Okay? Alright, thank you for coming to my class. Okay? If you're new here, you can subscribe to my channel and like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Bye!